Okay, so this is a third try. My connection keeps getting interrupted, so I apologize, but I deleted the first two videos because it doesn't make sense to have one and then have to start over again. But we're going in here in the bathroom so we can record what we're doing. But I'm doing my live tonight over keeping your brushes clean and your sponges clean that you use for your makeup and stuff, because if you don't do so, bacteria sets up and that can get in your skin, and it's really not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your utensils that you use. And when I say utensils, I know that sounds like a fork and a knife, but that's not what I mean. I'm talking about brushes and sponges that you put your makeup on with, okay? So I'm going to come in here because Bailey's helping me. I'm going to flip the phone around and I'll give you a bit of an idea of what it is we're doing here, okay? She's going to open it up, and that little pink thing there is what she scrubs it on. That's to help get all of the stuff out of the brush. So you just wet it a little bit, and then she rubs the I don't know really what you call it. It's like a latex scrubber. I'll show you up close. It's got little bumps on it to help basically massage the brush so you can get it clean. But this is the cleaner that we are using. Sorry, let's get the blurred off there if we can. There we go. It is our Clean Act shampoo, brush, and sponge cleanser, and it's made with coconut milk. I like the smell of it. I find it has a bit of a not really minty, but what do you call it? Cleaning. That's the best way to describe it. It has a clean smell to it. Go ahead and grab the sponge and let's do it first. This right here is what we hold our Blenderful sponges in. It is vegan leather, and I love this case. You can put the big one in it or you can put the miniature in it. I tore up my big one, so I've been using the itty bitty one. So I don't know if you can see it. Let me come around Bailey. But let's get this wire out of the way. But you can see, here, put it up to the light. You can see how I've used it, and it's really dirty. So she's going to take that little thing and she's going to rub it into the soap and then rub it against the little scrubber. And you'll see how clean it gets. I mean, you can see right there all of the stuff coming out of the sponge already. Go ahead and rinse it a bit and squeeze it out. See all that? Wow. It's amazing how dirty these things get, and it's good. Some people do it twice a week, some people do it once a week, but it's very important to do it. That way, like I said, you don't get bacteria and stuff set up in it. So a good cleaning is definitely what it needs. And you can see that's what I hold my brushes in. My beautiful little container that Annette Jameson made. Oh, nope, that's not fully clean. See? Rub that side and rub the bottom side too. Rub it really good. You don't have to be rough with it either. I mean, it comes out. You just have to rub the whole thing all over. And like I said, she just uses that to rub it around on because it helps scrub it so she's not constantly squeezing or having to scratch at it. If you have a latex deal like that to wash your brushes and sponges with, it's really good because it's not rough on the product and it doesn't cause it to tear. You're going to have to rinse that out a bit, babe, so all of that comes out. No, rinse it out more and scrub it out. Alright. Squeeze it out really good and let it show. I've had this one for a while, so it does have its stains, but you can see how clean it is now compared to what it was. And she's gonna let's do my foundation brush. Whoops. I'll just give you a show of the wall for a minute. Here, let me see the tip of it. you can see my foundation brush, the way I brush on my foundation with. No, rub the pink deal inside of it, and then rub the brush against the pink. Yeah. And it doesn't take a lot. Depending on how much you use each time, it does vary, because if it's deep in the brush, you're going to have to really do deep cleansing action here. And she's just lightly doing it so the tip of it comes clean, but it'll get down in those bristles. And with the rubbing and scrubbing that she does, it'll all come out. I love how my brushes look and feel when it's done, because you know what? It's awesome. You can see, I don't know if you can see because my lighting is off, but you can see the makeup dripping. But I'll go ahead and tell you, the shampoo basically cleans, conditions, and restores your tools. It's a Clean Act brush and sponge cleaner, basically. The formula used, it's chemical free, and it has vegan ingredients including tea tree oil and natural coconut oil to gently clean and sterilize your brushes and sponge. Before you use the shampoo, it's best to make sure you have everything set. I use warm water, that way it helps loosen everything a little more for it. Because like I said, you know, our foundation contains wax in it, so it's a bit thicker than regular foundation that you would put on like a liquid. That should be white. No, get a lot of shampoo and really douse it like you're washing your hair. And then pour whatever, yeah, rinse it out. You can see here where she, here. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see right here where she ran my brush inside of it. I try not to do that, that way the water doesn't settle in there. So we'll just rinse it out, but you can see here, see all that makeup coming out. But they're going to be nice and clean when all is said and done. So, but that's basically the long and short of it. It's really simple. I'm going to let her go ahead and finish cleaning these. I'll take a picture and post it to my Facebook page once we're all done. That way you can see how clean they got. You can see just my foundation brush alone how white the tip is now compared to what it was previously. I mean, there's still makeup coming out of there because, like I said, you know, after a week of using the foundation, it sinks into the brush. So you really have to give it a good scrubbing because, again, like I said, I keep saying it over and over, but you really want to scrub your brushes after using them, especially with your makeup. That way the bacteria doesn't set up, because last thing you want is an infection on your face, especially if you have a cut or something just from a brush using it for months and not washing. That would be totally gross. That's why I do it at least once to twice a week. But that one's all clean, so she's going to move on to the next one. But that's the long and short of my life. Like I said, you know, it's really simple. It lasts a long time. Here's the product and the information. I'll put my website in the comments, and this is what the top of it looks like. But I appreciate you guys hopping on and watching. Remember to scrub your brushes. That way, she's laughing at me because I'm pointing at the phone and I'm not even looking at it. But I hope you all have a good night. Enjoy your evening and get you some rest. But just remember to clean your brushes, okay? It's important. Good night.